The wait is over. Mazda has finally revealed its first ever hybrid CX-30, and the hype is insane. Mazda just dropped a game changer, but is it really worth your money? The 2026 Mazda CX-30 Hybrid promises everything luxury at an affordable price. But is it too good to be true? Some say it's the craziest deal ever, while others warn it's a huge risk. Well, what we just found out will shock you. At first glance, the 2026 Mazda CX-30 Hybrid looks like a dream come true. A stylish, fuel-efficient, and affordable SUV that promises everything you want. But there's a catch. Mazda isn't just upgrading the CX-30, they're completely changing the game. And that's where things get interesting. Unlike anything Mazda has done before, this CX-30 Hybrid ditches the traditional engine setup for a brand new hybrid system. That means better mileage, lower emissions, and more power. Or at least that's what Mazda claims. But here's the crazy part. Mazda has been surprisingly quiet about some of the most important details. What kind of hybrid is this really? A full hybrid like Toyota's system? Or is it just a mild hybrid with barely any real impact? Mazda says it's a self-charging hybrid, but that phrase has been misleading in the past. If it's not a true hybrid, buyers could end up paying for a fancy badge with no real benefits. And then there's the price. Mazda is calling this an affordable hybrid, but when you see how much it actually costs, you might change your mind. Because while some think it's a crazy cheap deal, others are saying it's so expensive for what it offers. So is this a game-changing hybrid, or is Mazda hiding something? Before we talk about, please subscribe our channel and like this video. Mazda is calling this CX-30 Hybrid a fuel efficiency revolution, but here's where things get sketchy. They promise better mileage than ever before, but the official MPG numbers? Still a mystery. While Toyota's hybrids are pushing 50+ miles per gallon, Mazda hasn't revealed if their system can even come close. And here's where it gets even crazier. This hybrid still relies heavily on gasoline. Unlike plug-in hybrids that let you drive on pure electric power, the CX-30 Hybrid is just an assist system. That means you're not getting full EV benefits, and your gas savings might not be as big as you think. But here's the part that really shocked us. Mazda quietly changed the transmission. The CX-30 was known for its smooth 6-speed automatic, but this hybrid, it's now using an eCVT system, similar to Toyota. Some love it, others hate it. Why? Because while it helps with efficiency, CVTs can feel sluggish and less fun to drive. And then there's the price. Mazda says it's affordable, but leaked reports suggest it could start at $32,000 or more. That's way higher than the gas model and dangerously close to competitors like the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. So is it still a cheap deal or a pricey mistake? But hold on, because the biggest surprise isn't even about the engine or price. It's something Mazda didn't mention at all. And once you hear this, you might think twice before buying. The secret Mazda didn't want you to know. Mazda made a big deal about the performance and efficiency of the CX-30 Hybrid. But what they didn't tell you? This SUV might not be as powerful as you think. Leaked specs suggest the hybrid system makes around 191 horsepower, which sounds decent, until you realize it's the same as the regular gas model. That means you're paying more for a hybrid without getting extra power. Meanwhile, Toyota's hybrid SUVs push over 200 horsepower with better mileage. So why would Mazda hold back on performance? But here's where things get even crazier. This hybrid setup adds extra weight. More weight means slower acceleration and a different driving feel compared to the standard CX-30. Mazda is known for its sporty handling, but this hybrid, some early testers say it feels heavier and less responsive. So is this really a game changer? Or is it just game over for Mazda fans who love performance? And then there's the biggest concern, the battery placement. Mazda hasn't confirmed where the hybrid battery sits, but if it's in the cargo area, it could reduce storage space. Some hybrids sacrifice trunk room to make space for the battery, meaning you lose practicality. And for a compact SUV like the CX-30, every inch of space counts. So with a questionable powertrain, a CVT that some people hate, and a higher price tag, is this still Mazda's best SUV yet? Or did they just make a huge mistake? Mazda claims the CX-30 Hybrid offers everything luxury at an affordable price. But does it really? At first glance, the cabin looks premium, with leather seats, a massive touchscreen, and ambient lighting. But here's the catch. No ventilated seats, no fully digital gauge cluster, and the infotainment system still lacks touch controls while parked. And Mazda's biggest mistake? No panoramic sunroof, something rivals like the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid offer. So does this interior feel premium, or is it missing too much? Well, the final reveal, Mazda's biggest gamble, is coming up next, and this one might change your mind completely. Now here's where things get crazy. Mazda is positioning the CX-30 Hybrid as a premium hybrid SUV, but the price? That's where things get interesting. Reports suggest the starting price could be around $30,000, which means it's more expensive than the standard CX-30 and dangerously close to the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. And that's a huge problem. Why? Because the RAV4 Hybrid is bigger, more powerful, and has better fuel efficiency. So why would anyone pay more for less? And here's another twist. This hybrid isn't even made by Mazda alone. It's using hybrid tech borrowed from Toyota. That means you're essentially buying a Toyota powertrain in a Mazda body. So why not just buy the real thing instead? But the real shock? The release date. While competitors are rolling out next-gen hybrids now, Mazda might not launch the CX-30 Hybrid until late 2026. That means by the time it hits the market, newer and better hybrids could already be available. So is this hybrid worth the wait, or is Mazda too late to the game? Well, before you decide, let's talk about one last thing: safety. And this might be Mazda's biggest risk yet. Mazda is known for top safety ratings, but the CX-30 Hybrid comes with a huge risk: battery safety. Hybrid batteries add fire hazards, and if Mazda hasn't perfected the design, it could mean big trouble. Yes, it has ADAS features like lane assist and collision warning, but if the battery overheats or fails, safety features won't matter. So, is this hybrid safe to buy or a gamble you can't afford? So is the 2026 Mazda CX-30 Hybrid a game changer or a game over? On one hand, it's got Mazda's premium design, hybrid efficiency, and safety tech. But on the other, it's so expensive, missing key features, and borrowing Toyota's tech. So why not just buy a Toyota instead? The real question is, would you take the risk, or is this one to skip? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more crazy car reveals and shocking updates, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out.